time to get in touch with the divine now, you guys. I'm trying something different here. Maybe I can do the live streaming on the phone. It wasn't letting me before, so let's see. As I was sitting here cleaning up my table, doing a little shuffling, um, these cards started jumping out. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about it. And they've been asking me to do love readings all day for October or for whatever. And so here I am. I'm here for it. Okay, guys, I'm here for it. So first, we'll just hop right into it because every time I'm in the middle of attempting to do something, everybody needs to share messages, distract me. You have to excuse me that I'm on this like super Jamie Biggin situation here that hopefully doesn't fall. So let's see if I continue a little bit back. I don't want to get crazy. Hello. Okay, guys. So um, first we're gonna do it's singles, partnerships, and then divine union. Okay. Now take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. And for a lot of you guys, okay. For some singles, since we're going to start with singles, and this is what's coming out here, um, I guess, I don't know, this is the collective. This is a collective love energy, okay? Um, and this is not for all the collective love energy. For some, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support for others. So for some, this is not for everybody. This could be where if you're, this looks like a little bit more progressed on. She's like wearing wedding stuff. So if you're maybe trying to renew or you've been with somebody for a long time, you're thinking about proposing, for this group of people, for that group of people, let your friends help you because this is definitely, you see the children and you see all that. So um, this is definitely an older love or some type of love. So this is married, I guess. This would be a married love. So you guys may be planning something or redoing something. And for this, for a love that's already married, okay, let your friends help you. For singles, is this for singles? No. So for singles and for the partnership and divine union, do not let your friends help you. Do not take advice from outside sources. This is for married. This is for already married. See, she's already married. So maybe now is not the time to take advice from other people about your relationship. Maybe. As I'm giving advice. No, I'm doing a channeling, you guys. So for singles, love yourself first. Okay? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay? So the more we love ourselves, the more we are accepting love for ourselves, right? Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Some of you guys are wanting something to happen um, by a certain time or date or whatever, okay? When we start to create this the control, right? When we start to have control over, well, this and that, or it has to be like this or it has to be like that, instead of just moving out of a space of love, right? When we're trying to over control or trying to do too much, then that can kind of get in the way, right? And we don't want things to get in the way. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, so for singles, you guys, for singles, you may have already met this person. You may not have met them in this lifetime. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. It may be from a past life, actually. Now, some of you guys have met in this lifetime, but maybe have not had an opportunity together, but you definitely know each other from past lives. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, so for you guys, I'm getting a couple things. So for singles, there can be more than one person. Here I'm seeing 3, okay? And yourself, so loving yourself, that's like the 4th person. Um, but I'm definitively seeing 3 or 4 different people here. So if you're single, be open to this new love. Be open to understanding what the true love or the past life relationship or whatever else is. Let's get a couple clarification cards for the singles. Messages for the singles. The runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So for those of you that are having issues with intimacy, or you have fear, you always ran away from it because maybe it was too intense or you didn't want to commit, right? This is more commitment issues. This is not, you have to let go. You're listening to your ego. You have to let go of that. That is preventing you from ascending. Yeah, look. You guys, I can't make this up if I wanted to. Ascending, and then the phoenix. So what we have here, first ascending, transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So yeah, what you're doing is by running or listening to your ego or the fear of intimacy, the fear of commitment, or saying, yeah, I want to give it a chance. I want it, you're the one. Then you're blocking yourself from becoming the phoenix, okay? Hello. Hi. I can barely see what you guys write because it's on my phone. I'm trying to see if I can see more of what people are writing when I do the lives. So I see you. Hi. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. Rihanna. Hello, Rihanna. So yeah, so ascending. So once we let go of ego as singles, then we're ascending, and then we become this phoenix, right? And then we're growth, a changed mind. So it's letting this true love come in. Like, let's get a few cards here from the tarot, and then we'll move on. Give me another card. Okay. So first we have the High Priestess, you guys. So you guys know, okay, so you're going to know. So this is about not listening to ego and listening to our intuition, right? We have an internal clock that, like an internal compass, not clock, an internal compass that allows us to kind of have discernment, to know who and what is and isn't right for us, right? For some of you guys, 5 of chalices. For a lot of us out there right now, there is some old past love or past wounding or past trauma that we're still learning to let go of. See how she's stripped down? She's stripped down so she's ready to be bare, okay? And here's the moon. She's ready for everything to be seen, to be enlightened, but there's still this wave of like these things from the past, dead things, skeletons in closets or whatever. So it's like, let it go and fly free, right? Look at the bird above her, right? It's like that saying, it's like, well, what if I fall? And it's like, well, what if you fly? The 5 of Cups is this very sad energy of where we're focused on this old stuff. And see, the wave is this emotional state, right? We're riding the waves of an emotional state because we're thinking about all these things that these other people did to us or that may have happened in the past. And so now we're holding on, like, do we want to stay here by ourselves in this tower single, right? Do we want to stay here working on our own thing and potentially miss this opportunity, right? This offering? Are we going to hold on to what feels safe and secure? Or are we going to be willing to say, okay, there's maybe something else that exists outside of what I feel safe and comfortable that I know? Yes, and look at this, you guys, how beautiful. And what's outside of that is someone wanting to offer love and a good time. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is an emotional offering. This is an offering of love. And we have the Ace of Wands. So this is, as many of you guys know, this is a passionate offering. So new love is coming in. They're attempting to give it to you, literally, King of Wands, some fiery passion. Could be a fire sign. Does not have to be. There's also water, earth, and air energy here. Doesn't have to be, and it doesn't have to be a female or male. There is no gender in the tarot. What's important is the energy. So yeah, someone wants to really come in or enter, but we have to let go of this hiding from commitment or intimacy or whatever this is, this runner, this ego, listening to the ego. Because when we drop the ego and we go towards, we follow the heart, then we rise with the phoenix, right? And we come out of that. Okay, guys. Beautiful. For the next reading, we have singles, and then we have partnership, and then we have divine union, right? So, singles, what? Let's get it. Now, I guess, these readings can be timeless. Like, I mean, when you find them is when you're meant to find them, but this is particularly for October. So, partners, those that are in a relationship or have a partner or working to have a partnership or wondering. This is more for partnership, okay? Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine, okay? So for those of you that are in a relationship, learn to be a little bit more playful, okay? Allow this, maybe things that you used to do when you first used to date, bring some of that back. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Well, for some of you guys that are in partnerships, there can be someone else, okay? We'll get some more information about that. Whoa. Wedding. This situation involves a marriage, okay? For some of you guys, maybe it's not another person, but maybe he's down here on his knees. So for some of you guys, you could be ready, if you are in a partnership, could be ready to take it to the next level, okay? But don't be so, stay a little bit playful about it, right? Don't be completely serious. There's a lot of stuff that happens, especially in planning weddings and stuff like this. So this is a new, okay, so not another person, I'm sorry. For some of you guys, it can be another person. Okay, I'm just fucking kidding. Reconciliation. For some of you guys, you've had a partnership where maybe you've been apart and now you're coming back together to reconcile. What could happen is this person could come in playfully as a new love, as a new, more healed individual, offering this this union, this wedding, right? Offering marriage, offering a commitment. Reconciliation, okay? Someone from your past is returning to your life. So, for some of you guys, this can be a new person returning. For some, it can be the same person returning, okay? True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Oh, a lot of people didn't like that, did they, huh? Let's get a little bit more information and retreat. Okay? It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. So yeah, for some of you guys, this will be like a wedding and a honeymoon. Now remember, take what resonates, and leave what's not for you. Okay? So let's get some conversational cards. Messages for those in partnerships, or mostly. Okay? We're on to partnerships. Okay, here we go. First card, not today. Not dealing hurt, avoiding conversations, call person boundaries, still angry, okay? For some of you guys, you can be in a separated period. Somebody can be angry if you're in a relationship, an actual relationship or partnership. Hand of cards. Take a chance, risk, be strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. So if you guys were wondering, look at this, ace, new beginning. If y'all were wondering if you should contact your partner or you're being cranky or whatever else, okay, unless they have asked for specific like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you need to offer this new love, right? This hand of cards is taking the chance, taking the risk. Be strategic, The ace is offer something, okay? Heart with a key. So welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. So if you say the right thing or do the right thing, or maybe saying, I'm ready to offer commitment, how do we make this work? For some of you guys, you're taking it to the next level and you already know that. You're locking in, you're taking the risk to lock it down. For some, you're not really ready to deal with this. For some, there's still a conversation or something that needs to happen, okay? Now remember, take what resonates, leave what does not. Not everything is for you. The golden mirror. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Okay, so there can be also somebody, what I am hearing is, for some of you guys that were in a relationship, there has been new, maybe you're entering a new relationship, maybe you're renewing the relationship, or maybe you're ending that for a different relationship. Maybe you're realizing that a reconciliation or a mirror is this self-absorbed narcissist, this one-sided love bombing. Okay? Is this really my reflection? Okay? I had to check myself on that. And just to let you guys know, I'm going to start a series about narcissist and surviving narcissistic manipulation and abuse and just all different levels. But the reality of the situation is, we have to, if you're asking, am I a narcissist? Do I care about somebody? Am I actually worried about, am I like this? And you're probably not a narcissist. A narcissist would defend that they were immediately. Okay, so more information. Lightning. Okay, yeah, so sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So true love. So what could happen is there could actually be a reconciliation, someone else. So for people who are in a relationship or that are in a partnership that are in some type of separation and that are not trying to have the conversation, are not doing the work, are not putting in the work, not today, not tomorrow, are not doing it because they're still angry or ass hurt, guess what? Someone else is out here ready to take the risk. This new love that's like, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready to have fun. I'm ready to start something new. I'm ready to shine. I'm ready to make up whatever I did with this person because this is true love, and then ask them to marry me and take them away. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany. Okay, so this is happening quickly with the striking. So, you know, it's like bringing light into the situation. Okay, so know the difference. Clock. Need time, takes time, end time, cycles, time to heal, progress. So in order for you guys to disconnect from the world, there will be a little bit of time that has to happen. Clock. But everything is in time, on time, okay? We have date, meeting someone, getting back out there, planning and setting a date. Okay, so yeah, for a lot of you guys, if you were in a partnership, you're either taking it to the next level, or maybe your partnership has split and you're trying to figure out if you can bring it back together. For some of you guys, there is someone else offering to step in because the separation of the partnership, and they know that you're ready for partnership. And maybe the past person says not today, and the new love says, I have romantic feelings. So wherever one won't, one will. Remember that much. Okay, yeah, the runner. So some of you guys are playing this ego game. You are running to try to get someone or something to chase you. That's not going to happen, especially with the engagement ring. What's going to happen is someone else is going to come in. Look at this. Wedding, retreat, true love, reconciliation, engagement ring. Someone is going to come in and offer engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. So where one person is not today, the other person is ready. So let that be, someone's going to offer this, okay? If you're not ready to make the commitment, then step out, or at least be willing to communicate what the fuck is going on, right? Okay, guys? Let's bring in some tarot. Yeah, the lovers, you guys. The lovers. For some of you guys, this can be a same sex. Oop. Flipped all the way back around. The Ten of Cups, you guys, yes. So this is this is marriage. This is connection. Look at how beautiful this is. Yeah, wedding. So if the first person doesn't ask for the commitment, if this not today person that's still angry decides to not do anything, then someone else is going to take this risk. This new love is going to take this risk. They're going to come in, welcoming the heart on the key, ready to get together and offer this, ready to lock it down, you guys. All right. They're going to start with the date. The Chariot, yeah, they're fucking coming in hot. Look at that. Not even too right and left aligned. It's like sideways, like riding the wave in quick. Okay. Also, this could be water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's too many. Still on this one. Yeah, the Six of Swords. So someone is moving on to a new life. Someone's getting married. Someone's ready to go to calmer shores. Someone's ready to start something new. The swords are movement. Again, action. Again, the Chariot. Someone could be coming from a farther place than where you guys might not live in the same place. That could be what's taking some of the risk. And for some people have actually taken down, like destructed everything they know, like this tower, right? They have just let some things crumble or gotten rid of some things, whatever, in order to come in to make this offering, to say, hey, look, I want to do this with you, right? To send this message, Wheel of Fate. Because I know that you are my fortune. You are my fate. Look at that at 2121. Two of Cups. My love. Te amo. The Magician. I am ready to make this happen. However this has to happen, I'm creating it. Yes, the Moon. I'm in control of my emotions. I want to share all of the secrets, everything I have. I don't want this to be a secret. I don't want to hide anymore. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. I don't want to hide anymore. I don't want to walk away. I don't want to stay hidden. I want all of the secrets, everything to come out. I want to plant and start and create new things together. Beautiful. You are my fate. So for some of you guys, you will be going somewhere. For some, there is somebody that is coming towards you. That doesn't mean that you guys can't live in the same vicinity. I'm just saying, again, take what resonates, leave what does not. But yeah, for some of you guys, if you're in a partnership, it's either time to offer to take it to the next level, or if you're staying in, for those of you that are in a potential separation or deciding if you're moving forward with the partnership, you need to make a decision because someone else is ready to. That is a fact. Okay. And it might just be your partner, it might be the person that you're with. It might be that your partner that is ready, It's like I've now left probably like 3 people or something. Yeah, probably 3 lovers, because we were at different phases. We wanted different things. At some point in time, we get to a space where we eventually we have different needs or different wants. And some people want to grow, and some people want to stay and remain comfortable in the same thing they've been doing for 20 years. And some people are like, I'm ready for a new life and a new experience. And some people aren't, and when we come into partnership, that's kind of what it is. It's about making something new together, right? It's not about what one person wants or makes one person happy anymore. And it's not about, yes, it is about healthy compromise, but it's not just solely about healthy compromise. It's about each person having their needs met, heard, and fulfilled. This is huge. Super huge. So now, divine union. Let's get out here. Let's see what it is. Where's everybody from? Where's everybody from? Happy afternoon. Way out here. I'm in Bali, Indonesia. Afternoon. So, messages for divine union. Divine masculine, divine feminine collective. First card. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So this is for divine union very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay? Very soon. So You are the ones that are blocking it. Feel what it's like to be there. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. So masculine, whether you're both male or female and female, whatever. Masculine, you guys, make the effort. Make the effort. See him bringing her the little things and the giving her the kiss. Most women don't ever say no to presents and things like this, guys. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So for some of you guys, if you're wondering if this is the one or not, for this is the divine union part, this could be the one you seek. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So you guys, okay. Messages for the divine collective, please and thank you. And another one, or what? Okay. So first we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So for some of you guys, you could have children. For some, one of the partners or whatever could potentially have children. For some of you guys, you're ready to have children and you want to have children. Hello. Okay, but this is a thing. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you your romance. So if you're waiting for this other person to come in, okay, now if you're divine masculine waiting for divine feminine, that's not happening, okay? We're changing the frequency. We're changing the frequency on the planet right now. So masculine needs to show up for the feminine, okay? So bring the feminine something if you're the masculine, okay, guys? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for a lot of you guys, what will happen is when you do come into this divine union, or in order to come into the divine union, you have to kind of first do your best to forgive family members, you know, especially parents. This is a big thing. Now, if you're, so I want to be really specific about this because I had a conversation with a client earlier today, and you know, I don't speak with my mother or that side of the family because there was a lot of narcissistic, mental, emotional, physical abuse and stuff like this, even when I just went back to America, which is why I live on the opposite side of the world. So I'm not, me personally, now to each their own, I can forgive, but that doesn't mean I need to mend or always have relationships with abusive partnerships just because they're your family or your parents, right? Make amends for sure if you can. But for some of you guys, what will happen is as you come into this union, what I'm feeling more strongly is as you come into this union, okay, the children or the connectivity, creating this new level of family is what's going to heal some of these other family issues or wounding. What I'm hearing right now is masculine is worried because there is family wounding. There's serious family wounding issues, patterns that need to be healed. Now, for a lot of you guys, those aren't going to be healed until you can come in to union with, wow, look at this, I can't make this up, until you can come into union with the feminine. And the reason for that is because the feminine will actually be able to help you to heal those things, if that makes sense. So first you have to come in as the strong masculine, right? First you have to come in as that, right? Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. So first we got to be happier. Again, this was like the first read, the singles read, okay? Being happier. What's happier is saying what makes us happy, right? What's bringing us joy? Twin flames, like you guys, I can't make this up if I want. Twin flames, yin yang. Zen, balance, unity, duality, coupling, complement each other. So as the masculine enters, or messages or approaches or whatever, right? As they enter the scene, as a twin flame comes, they find the balance. So if he shows up, if he shows up in this state, in this loving state, in this strong state, ready to be authentic and say, I need love too. Like I'm here for you and I'm ready to be strong, but also I need love too. I need a space. I need a space to be able to be held and to cry and to be soft and to be weak, because that's what's happening with the collective in general right now. Can I just say, and this is why we're having all of these men that are feeling in this type of way of like, well, I need this feminine energy too. Yes, you do. But if you would like the feminine to amplify and to hold the space for that energy, then she needs to also feel safe in order to provide that for you. Does that make sense? So it's like a back and forth thing, right? So kisses. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So yes, once we make these little gestures, once we show this love, then the love will be received back. Again, the feminine amplifies, she magnifies anything which the masculine shows to her. So if I'm here to show that I'm here for you because I want you to feel safe and secure in our connection, then she is going to amplify the love and the safety and the security and the space. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. At 31:33, cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over in your head. So yeah, this cassette. So what's going on right now is a lot of us are just, we're replaying past relationships, past scenarios, past things, or what could happen, or what if, okay? This is outdated thinking, okay? New thinking is, I'm not going to let all these things that make me feel weird take over my mind, right? That's outdated thinking. New thinking is, I'm going to stay in this space, in this heart space of love. I'm going to say, I'm going to come in and I'm going to offer this love and this safety and this compassion, and that's what I'm going to receive back, because that's my intention. That's where my heart is, right? So if that's where my heart is, then that's what I get back. If I stay in this old frame of thinking, if I'm repeating this outdated frame of thinking, this old rewind and rewind and rewind and replaying things that kept happening, or replaying old scenarios, or replaying old relationships, or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't even have to be partnerships. It can be, my parents did this to me, so I'm doing this to you, or whatever, right? That's old way of thinking. We have to stay in this very loving, sweet kisses and hearts, right? Talking, interested, conversing, awaiting messages arrives, text, calls, emails, hovering, okay? Don't hover, okay? Don't continuously wait for it, because as you're waiting for it, what we're doing is we're putting out the energy that it's not there, that it's still missing, that we're missing out on something. So we're actually perpetuating that energy more than anything, okay? The dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Oh my God, I saw the most beautiful dragonfly today. Look at that, 33. It looked like fall. Oh my God, its wings were like orange, like this dark, burnt, like sienna brown orange. And then it like went out into this like bright orange. And then as it got to the end of the wings, like at first I thought the wings were like missing the end. And it was like just this really like light, filigree, like looked like burnout. It was the coolest thing. Coolest thing. We need one more. Okay, the separation. Okay, yeah. So sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Okay, so yeah, this is where you guys are for the collective union. A lot of you guys are in this separation state. So what can we do to get out of this state? Can you help us? What can we do? You guys, I can't make this up. Hand of cards, ace of spades. So this is action. Take the action, make the apology, or say something, right? Take the chance, the risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand and gambling. But really, the ace of spades is the Ace of Swords. So it's about taking action, okay? Taking action. Okay, so let's get some tarot for our divine union. First we have the World, okay? First we have the World. So endings bring new beginnings. So as soon as we've let go to how we think maybe the ending should be, or as soon as we surrender, even if we just surrender that this is gonna happen, we're just like, all right, we just go about our own ways and say surrender, right? Like, that's what I did. I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna be on my own path. I surrender. And whoever calls and whoever shows up and whoever is giving me the time and attention and energy, then I'm going to entertain it. And whoever doesn't, then I'm not, right? Like, that's how it goes, right? I just surrender to it, surrender to it. Yeah. The Ten of Cups. Look at this. The World, the Ten of Cups. Okay? That's what will, ultimately bring it in. The Lovers. Amazing. For some of this can be same sex. Doesn't have to be. Strength, okay? Use your strength. Find this inner strength from within. Look at this, the Two of Cups. You guys. Find the inner strength from within to bring this union into a thing. But there is talking. Stop replaying the old scenarios, the cassette. Stop replaying the old scenarios over and over again and make the message, the email, the whatever, you know? For me, I love to send songs or what do you call it? Voice notes, right? Why do I like to send voice notes? Because people can hear my voice. They can hear my intention behind my voice. So I like to send voice notes. It's a good way to do your talking and your text message all at one. The Fool. Yeah, you got to take the leap of faith. Look at this guy sitting there like, I don't know, I'm not ready. I don't know, I'm not ready. I don't know, I'm not ready. If I fuck up, I'm going to end up like a wandering joker. You know, better to know. Look, the Lovers again, you guys. There's still love. There's still soul recognition there. You have to let go. Look at the Five of Cups pop back out again. You have to let go of the things that are bringing you sadness from the past. Otherwise, we can't move on to the future, right? We can't move on to the future. We can't take forward action. Yeah. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is ready to take action. The Knights are rushing in. Swords, words, and actions. They know that the action has to be taken. There is no other option. The Magician again. Okay, you're creating the outcome. You're creating the situation, the outcome. You're creating everything. Okay? Masculine, feminine, your thoughts are magnetic. So don't think about when are they going to be there? When are we going to get married? How is this going to happen? When is the union going to happen? The Four of Wands. We're coming into union. Okay? It's in the works. It's been in the works. It's something that everybody's been working on. It is divinely, this union is divinely guided and protected. It is happening, whether you guys want it to or not. It's going down, you guys. All right. All right, Two of Wands. You just have to decide you're ready to take this new path, right? You got to decide you're ready to take this new path. And what is your wish fulfillment, right? What is your dream? Two of Wands, new path. What is your dream? What is your wish fulfillment, right? Move past it. The Six of Swords. The Ferryman. Make a decision. The Queen of Wands. Move past it. Move to safer, calmer shores, right? Be okay. Be okay with something different coming in. You want a different life. You want a different result or outcome, then something's going to come in. You're going to have to let go of certain people, certain places, certain things. You're going to have to abandon certain things. But it's only abandonment if you feel it. If it can be change. Wow, these kids. It can be change or it can be abandonment. Yeah. It's a new offering of love, this Ace of Cups. Okay? You have to take the risk, though. Again, the risk. Masculine, got to take the risk. Okay, guys, as always, infinite blessings, love, and light. I hope this brought some clarity to you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and as always, give your girl a hype if you see the hype down there. I appreciate all of your blessings, your love, your support, and your donations. DivinityWithinThee@gmail.com if you want to schedule a personal or private reading, or if you want to send me a PayPal. Amazing as always. Smoochy boochies. Ciao from meow.